Yes, my people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to JB's Blue Room. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, on the road to 30 subscribers. So yeah, please press the subscribe button, please. But yes, Chelsea 5, West Ham 1. I am a very happy man. That was a sweet performance, you know. So let's talk about the game. No Cole Palmer, no problem. Cole Palmer was injured, had a little groin injury, but he was calm. He was calm. Yeah, no Cole Palmer, no problem. Last season, everyone was saying that without Cole Palmer, we have no attack, we have no threat up top. Well, this season, how the tables have turned now. Now we've got Esteval, Lean Delap, João Pedro. We've got good players. So if Cole Palmer is injured, no problem. And again, remember, we still want to sign Xavi Simons and Garnacho as well. So we're still adding more depth into our attack. So right now, our attack is very, very strong right now, you know. And I'll be honest, yeah, West Ham, they're not a very good side. But still, don't disrespect Chelsea's performance yesterday. Honestly, we were immense, amazing. Everything was 10-10. Can't complain, man. Honestly. And yeah, let's start with the centre backs. Yeah, Tosin and Chalobah. Both of them two yesterday were again amazing. Honestly, Tosin straight back into the lineup, straight back into the team because he was injured. Straight back in, and he performed. He did well. And yeah, Chalobah even scored yesterday. Chalobah did really well. Was commanding the back line, putting his foot into tackles, winning every header. Same with Tosin. Again, both of our centre backs yesterday was amazing. They were immense. Can't complain. But yeah, let's start with the 1-0. This is the only problem that I have yesterday. And my problem is with Robert Sanchez. Yeah, Robert Sanchez, I feel like he could have saved it, I'll be honest. This guy, when he saved it, he didn't use his other hand. He used like the one closest to his body, and he tried to like reach over. I like you can't. Come on, man. I feel like I'm not a goalkeeper though, but surely you reach with your outmost hand so you can stretch over, so you can reach the furthest point. Nah, it wasn't. This guy really said, yeah, no what, let me try this one. Let me be different today. Let me try this one. What are you doing, man? Sanchez, man, come on. Bob, what are you doing? Other than that, he didn't really make any other mistakes. I'm not gonna complain too much, but Sanchez, man, please, this season, no, I don't want you to be messing around, trying little things, trying to be like, what are you doing? Use your other hand, bro. Use your other hand. But it's calm. We move. But yeah, at the start of the game, West Ham were doing really well. I feel like they started off really, really strong, and then after they just lost it. Like, after they scored, it was all us. It was all Chelsea, man. We dominated them. We dogged them in their own yard as well. In their own backyard as well, man. So after the 1-0, Chelsea were growing into the game, becoming more dominant, pressing, just playing our football. I wasn't too worried about the game because I knew West Ham, they're not a good team, man. Graham Potter, that guy needs to go. That guy is terrible. He's a terrible manager. West Ham fans, I am so sorry. Yeah, I apologize. I know how it feels, man. I had him as a coach. Remember, as a manager, we suffered, man. But I sympathize with you heavily. I apologize. But you're gonna be in for a long ride. I'll be honest. Unless you sack him, like if you sack him, then you're chilling. But if he's your manager, if he stays your manager, yeah, if he stays your manager for the rest of the season, you're getting relegated. Because joy is West Ham, yeah, they actually have a decent, like in terms of the personnel of players that they have a decent squad. Wan-Bissaka, Souček, Ward-Prowse, Bowen, Callum Wilson, Fulkrug. They have a decent squad. So, you know what I mean? Like, and right now, Graham, it seems like he doesn't have his own style of play. It felt like every time West Ham were on the attack, they ran out of ideas, So, it was Paqueta and Bowen that was only really trying to make things happen. But other than that, they had nothing else to offer, I'll be honest, So, yeah, they need to sack Graham. Now, you're not. I generally think that if you stay with Graham, you're getting relegated this season. I'm not even trying to, violate, take the piss. I'm just being for on it. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But yes, João Pedro to make it 1-1. It's from a corner, I believe. Getting Cucurella, man, getting his body, flicked it over. João Pedro hit it in. 1-1. Thank you very much. And I'm telling you, João Pedro, he's my man, bro. Pause. João Pedro is that guy. By the end of the season, people will start saying that, yeah, João Pedro, one of the best strikers in the world. I'm saying this now, early prediction. Right now, he's performing, scoring goals, scoring headers, being physical. He's even created. Second goal, 2-1. Yeah, it was João Pedro. João Pedro assist, ball over the top, into Neto, 2-1. And even Neto today, again, running around, hustling, bodying people, bodying Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka as well, he had a poor game. One of the worst games I've seen Wan-Bissaka play in a very long time, man. He didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game at all. But yeah, Pedro Neto, I'm telling you, this season, Pedro Neto is back with a vengeance. Back with a vengeance. I feel like he's going to have one of the best seasons that he's ever had in the Premier League with us. I feel like he's going to do so well. Now, 3-1, Esteval Willian. Yeah, I feel like, again, a lot of people are not giving Liam Delap his credit in this game just because he didn't score or he didn't assist. He did the dirty work. He was fighting, hustling, holding back the defenders, doing up. You know what I'm saying? He was doing everything, you know, and I respect it, man, honestly. And that's the reason why Esteval had chances. Everyone had chances because Liam Delap laying it off to people so they can run on and, you know what I mean, make something happen. So, Liam, well done, man, honestly. But the thing is I'm looking for in Liam is how clinical he is when he has those chances. You know, how clinical are you? Are you going to finish your dinner? Are you going to finish it, you know? But yeah, I feel like people are not giving Liam his props, man. So again, big up to Liam, man. He played well. He played well yesterday, in my opinion. But yeah, back to Esteval Willian. So Liam Delap laid it off to Esteval. Esteval ran through couple, man. They ran to the bar line. Crossed it into Enzo. 3-1. Thank you very much. Bob's your uncle. Hey, right now, I'm smiling. I'm enjoying myself. 3-1 to Chelsea, you know. Again, I wasn't worried. If we just play our football, we should be alright, man. We should be against West Ham as well. That lost 3-0 to Sunderland. Come on now. Don't disrespect us. Yeah, you know, don't disrespect us. But again, back to Esteval. I'm telling you guys, this guy is the real deal. Special, man. From Brazil. You can already see the Brazilian flair. Doing the flicks and the tricks. You can already see him just dancing his way through people. Like, he's the guy. I'm telling you, he's the guy. He's 18 naturally. He's already so comfortable playing in the Prem already, you know. It take a lot of 18-year-olds that are, especially not from this country, by the way. This guy's from the depths of Brazil, you know. Coming to a whole different country. He's adapting to the lifestyle, to the climate, you know, just the environment. And he's there. He looks so happy. He looks at ease. He's not scared. When he tried the first flick, you know, a lot of young players, maybe they might not try that flick again. You know, they'll be a bit scared, or they'll be put down by the fact that, you know, they scored. West Ham scored. But no, you know, this guy was still trying flicks again, you know. And then Enzo Fernandez. At first, it was a bit shaky, but when he scored that goal, Enzo Fernandez, the box crashing, that guy is back. Enzo Fernandez is back with the goals. Again, good performance from him. Enzo, he's that guy, man. Again, a lot of people don't rate him. I don't know why. This guy, he creates, he scores, he does everything in the midfield with Caicedo. Best double pivot in the Premier League, in my opinion. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. We're not even going to speak too much on Caicedo. Caicedo is Caicedo. Every single game, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You can't go wrong with Caicedo. I'm telling you, that guy, he's the real deal. Best DM in the league. Actually, nah, scratch that. Best DM in the world. My fault. And yeah, speaking on Caicedo as well, man. Honestly, I'm so happy for him. The guy scored yesterday. He made his 100th appearance for the club yesterday. You know, I remember, I think 2 years ago when he made his debut for West Ham. He didn't really have a good debut. But, you know, what a signing he has been so far, man. Honestly, best DM in the world. Been saying this. Hey, man. And then Trevor Chalobah to make it 5-1, you know. Again, big props to Trev, man. Honestly, this guy was casted out from the Chelsea squad. And yeah, like, it takes a lot of mentality to do what Trev did, man. This guy really came back and he really showed Chelsea of, like, you know, why I should be the starting centre-back in this team. He really cemented himself in the starting 11. So, honestly, big props to Trev, man. I was so happy when he scored yesterday. And you can really see it, man. He's loving life right now at Chelsea. So, happy for him. But yeah, speaking on the goal, on the 5th one when Trev scored, yeah, that keeper, I'm telling you, yeah, see his wrists. You need this, man. Honestly, his wrists. Yeah, he didn't have a good game yesterday as well. Yeah, he was terrible as well, man. Trash. honestly. And yeah, 5-1. And then since then, we were cruising in the game. Andre Santos came on. Fofana came on. Hato came on. So this is when Maresca was just giving minutes out to the subs. Uh, Gittins came on later. I did want Gittins to come on earlier, but it's calm. You know, we won 5-1, so we're chilling. And yeah, with Fofana as well, you know, he looked a bit leggy, but you know, you can still see that he still got it a little bit, so he just needs to stay consistent. You know, every time that he was making a pass or was being a bit physical, I was like chill, bro. You know what I mean? This guy very injury prone, you know. So if he just stays consistent, you know, I feel like we do have a good centre back in Fofana still. I still believe he's a good player. So we just have to wait and see. But yes, next week, you know, we're playing Fulham. But right now, you know, we're playing good football. You know, club's on a high after winning the Club World Cup. We're playing well. All of our signings are performing really well. So there's so much to look forward to this season. You know, so I'm really looking forward to the game next week against Fulham. You know, and yeah, I expect 3 points. You know, but the way we're playing, you know, what I mean, I'll be disappointed if we don't get anything. So hopefully we should. You know, so but guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But guys, thank you for watching the video. Take care and peace.